Welcome back to another video of Be Bold, Muddy's Truth. So today I want to talk about bipolar. I want to talk about how it affects the person that is bipolar as well as everyone involved in this person's life and around this person. Unfortunately, this is a disease that cannot be 100% cured. It can be somewhat stabilized with medication, but that is not 100%. Bipolar is like an addiction. It is out of one's control, and it is also like someone that was born without legs or born blind, out of their control. There is a lot of triggers. There is a lot of different ways to try to help a person figure out how to handle their triggers, their outbursts, and try to limit the amount of times that they have them. But for some people, it's more difficult and not as controllable. I have been married to a man that suffers from bipolar for almost 20 years. And it has been an ongoing battle, ongoing struggle. And it has not been easy. It's just someone that you have to deal with day in and day out. And it's sad. The reason that I say that it's sad is because they don't mean to be the way that they are. They have very great intentions. But at the end of the day, their anger gets the best of them. They say things that they should never say, that no person should ever say to a child or to their spouse. They mean wholeheartedly that they're sorry and regret it, but unfortunately cannot take it back once said or once done. Actions and words cannot be undone. Causes a lot of trauma, causes a lot of stress, anxiety for the people that love and care about the person, and yet frustration because there's no way to fully get rid of it or help them. And some don't want help. So when you're trying to raise a stable, healthy, loving, supportive environment for your children, and you have someone that is like a ticking bomb, and you never know when they're going to blow up, and you never know how badly they're going to blow up or how much damage they're going to cause, it causes a lot of fear. It's like a cat constantly with the hair sticking up on the back of their neck. It's unfair to the people that love and care about the person, especially for children that are being raised in this environment with this person. And it's not that this person doesn't love them. It's just they don't know how to show that love, and they don't know how to control their issues. So you have two options. You keep putting up with it, or you walk away. And unfortunately, a lot of times those people end up alone because enough is enough. You can only do so much, and it becomes unbearable. And for one's sanity and for one's well-being, it's best to walk away, especially if you have children, because it is unfair to those children to be continuously put down, continuously traumatized, either verbally or physically, due to their parent having issues. And it's very, very heartbreaking because no one wants to break their family, and children should have both of their parents, and children should never feel degraded or less of or unwanted by their own parent. But when anger takes over and you don't bite your tongue or know how, things that you should never say come out of your mouth, or things that you should never do, you end up doing. And once said and done, like I stated before, can never be undone. The trauma caused cannot be undone. Words are worse than physical. They will haunt you for the rest of your life. They will stay with you in your heart and in your mind for the rest of your life. And it hurts, especially when it's from someone that you love. And there's no way to break that cycle except to walk away when enough is enough. And that's all you can do. You can be supportive from a distance, but you cannot be physically, daily involved with this person because it is draining mentally, physically, and emotionally. The saddest thing is that the person that is abusing only sees the things that are causing them to have triggers and outbursts and get angry, which are things that they feel are being provoked by those people that they're, lashing out on. And unfortunately, that's not how one should conduct themselves, despite if they're being provoked or not. A person should be able to speak their mind without being shut down. A person should be able to make a mistake without being put down. A person should be able to be themselves freely without judgment, especially children. Children shouldn't feel insignificant, not smart enough because they're not at an adult's level mentally, because they don't do things the way that you would want them to do them. The children suffer. The spouse or significant other suffers. Maybe not, on the outside, but internally. You have to break the cycle. And if you've tried everything possible to help, and if you've given all that you can, you owe it to yourself. And if you have children, more than anything, you owe it to your children to walk away. And just try to, like I stated before, be there for them from a distance. But you have to do what's best for you and your kids, if you have kids. Your kids deserve better, and so do you. And it's not your fault, nor your kids' fault, nor anyone's fault that they have issues. And it's not their fault either that they have issues, but no one deserves to live that way. No one deserves to be treated in that way, day after day. So as much as it hurts and it's hard as it is, walk away. Get out. And do what's best for you. I can't give any other advice because, like I stated in the beginning, there is no other way. If you've done it all and it's been continuous for years and years, it's never going to end. It's never going to stop. walk away. You owe it to yourself to be loved and appreciated. You owe it to yourself for your kids to be loved and appreciated. Start over. That about sums up my video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that bell if you want to be notified about my next video that I post. And until next time, truthfully yours, be bold, Maddie's Truth.